I love it whenever it just decides to mute my mic out of nowhere. Hi, everybody, it's me, Cleaver. It's been a long time no see. Hi. Oh, thank you, Powerful Frog, for doing that specifically. Really appreciate it. Hi, everyone. Hold on. It's gonna bother the heck out of me that it's doing this. Okay. Ah! There we go. There. That feels more right. No, it doesn't. Because, hold on. No. Yeah. Okay. This is about as good as I think it's gonna get. Let me turn this down a little bit. Just so that it's not overbearing. Alright. So, just gonna be doing a little bit of an art stream today. Mainly just because I've not been doing a lot of streams as of late. I've been going through quite a lot, and I am just now kind of getting to a point where I feel like I can actually get past it and feel kind of normal. So, I wanted to get back into this. I've had a lot happening in the past couple of weeks, years. Yeah, just a lot. And there's been some positive changes in recent time that have made things a little easier, a little more bearable. And for the most part, I'll go into that at some juncture, I imagine. Not all of it, obviously. There's some stuff there that is honestly just a little too personal to get into, and moreover, there's a couple of things that are honestly just kind of I cannot avoid talking about, I think. Like the fact that I got a job very recently and I immediately had to quit it because it turned out to be an MLM. My hair loop's absolutely adorable for one positive change. Definitely. Also, hi Mary. Hi. Yeah, no, I got my hair done very recently. It's no longer this shade of brown that you may be used to. It's actually a very vibrant selection of blues, which I really like. Boy, the orientation of... I am not digging the orientation of where my face is looking. It's not great. Hi! Let me... No, that's worse. There we go. It's all over the place. Oh, hi there! Serio... Oh boy, I'm gonna have to... Sir Arrow, I'm assuming, is how I pronounce that. Sir Arrow... I don't have a speak easy today. I don't talk good. I'm not very good at that. I'm sorry. I'm the best way to just kind of turn off a new viewer immediately. Hi there. I'm going to say your name wrong until I think I get it right. I'm probably not right though. How are you doing? I hope you're doing okay today. I'm doing a little art stream. If you want me to draw something, feel free to donate to my Ko-fi page. Hold on while I put that in chat, and hopefully it works. It didn't. Why didn't it? That's strange. Yeah, you don't have to speak easy. Well, you could do it for fun. Or just because you don't want to talk loud. Why is that off? I thought I had that on. Doing it again. There we go. How's audio sounding, by the way? Like I said, this is the first time in a long while where I've streamed. I've not been able to do the things I've been wanting to do with my chat and all that. Like, I've got to re-optimize a lot. I am so behind on what I want to redo for all my stream stuff as it stands. Um, I don't know why I'm just drawing a guy, but I'm just drawing a guy. This is just what I'm going to start drawing until somebody tells me to draw something else. This is also going to be kind of a just chatting stream. I want to just kind of vibe, just see what folks in chat want to talk about. If y'all, like, uh, want me to, like, talk about a certain subject, or if you want to, like, inform me about something and then we do a fun little deep dive into it, this is a good time for that. This is going to be kind of a mellow stream, but there's room for some unhinged behavior, I think. Feel free to gently coax me in the right direction. Alright, I drew a guy and now he's dead because why? Why would I do this? Oh no. Evil and fucked up things that I did. Evil and fucked up things. Well, you still looked cute doing it, you know? I mean, that's what really matters in the end. You ever just draw a circle and decide that's all you ever want to draw anymore? Just circles. It's fun and easy, you know? You just keep going until it's right there and then it looks alright. Just gonna draw a strange little friend. There you go. Is the music okay? Is it too loud? I just want to make sure, because it is... It looks like I'm a little louder than the music. It may actually be okay if I turn it up a little bit. Yeah, I think that should do it. I just got some random Nintendo music playing. What should this guy who I've just drawn be doing? What makes him make this face? Why am I giving it male pronouns as well? That's a thing I should really examine with myself, because there's not really anything gendering about this form. I think it's just because I've opted to just make it. And unfortunately, due to just the life that I've lived and all that, I'm just quick to do that. What should I do to her? As I seemingly give her some strange stripes. A little candy cane person. Give a little top hat. And a little top hat for him. And why not put him on a skateboard? Okay. And I do think at some juncture I should talk about the weird stuff that's been happening for me the past month or so. So, okay. Um, I have been without a job for a good long while, and actively I've been wanting to find something, anything to get me out of the house more. And I've also been dealing with just a lot of odd issues at home, particularly with health. I have just been dealing with really, really unchecked anxiety. This is something that I've just been holding on to for a very long time. For folks who know, I've just had... I used to work in a job that was extremely anxiety-inducing. Like, if I told you half of the things that I had done for the job, you would think that it was too much. That paired with the fact that, you know, I'm a transgender woman who grew up in a very not safe home for someone like me, I had a lot of unchecked anxiety, and that boiled over when I finally got out of that situation. And that compounded with me just not being able to work for a while. It was not great. And there's another element to this that also I still really haven't figured out. I've been dealing with a really weird issue where I just have intense vertigo, intense, like, moments where I just suddenly faint. I don't quite know what the cause of it is. I'm not even sure exactly when it started. I'm inclined to believe it started around the time I moved, but I think it's more likely that that's just when I noticed it, because before that, I really just kind of kept to myself a lot and did not really have a lot of avenues to discover the truth of it, you know? The home I was living in before, oftentimes the only safe place I had was my room, and because I was living in such a depressed state, I really didn't do much outside of streaming or, like, just little things. It was not a fun time in my life, and really, I'm still kind of getting over a lot of the hangups of that time. And I've had some very good friends to help me through it all, but, like, I think a big downside to that time as it was spent is just that I didn't really get to address a lot of the issues that I was living with. I had essentially 30 years of, like, unresolved issues. And I'm getting it resolved now, or at least I'm addressing it now. There's still a lot of things here and there that I'm still working towards. It's a process, and things have been getting better, for sure. Like, in the past couple of months, I had some really rough times as I just slowly realized that all of the little defense mechanisms I built in for myself for the living conditions I was in were not conducive to where I was now. Like, I used to live in a home that did not in any way, shape, or form want me to be who I am, be what I want to be, and if there was any notion of me moving towards that, there was a guaranteed threat of me being kicked out entirely. And I lived with the stress of that over my head for many years. It wasn't great. Last year was a very stressful one. Not the worst year I've ever had, but it was not helped by how close it felt to not working out. It did in the end, but there are things that I wish I could have had the forethought to change or make better as I went. And as time went on, I found some ways to help with it. I'm still finding new ways to do it now. I need help with it here and there. That's kind of why I'm doing this stream as it is. Like, so I had a job at the start of this month. That was one big good move for me. Up until I realized that it wasn't. So a big problem with the job that I had gotten was that it was pretty clearly an MLM. I stuck with it longer than I should have, even though I kind of knew from the top this is fishy as hell, and I don't really know if I want to stay with it. The only reason I did was just because, well, no, not the only reason. There's a few good reasons I stuck with it. One being, well, maybe I might be able to at least get money out of it, which I did. I got a little bit of money out of it. It wasn't worth the time or effort, but I did. The other reason I stayed around was because it was one that, like, was helping out a charity. But the more I stuck around with it, the more I realized the charity itself wasn't really the best one, apparently. Mainly just, I found out, oddly enough, from people I was trying to get to donate to it. And the ultimate thing that made me leave them was just the fact that they had called me one day and asked me to essentially work early on a Saturday and on a Sunday as well. Sunday being the only day off they would have given me. That made me realize, okay, no, they're trying to just make me a number for their own stuff. It just all hit at once. But also, something that definitely helped with deciding to get out of there was just the fact that I started anxiety meds. I think that's been a big problem for me for a while now. I've been dealing with that unkempt anxiety, and I suddenly had a way out of it. So, I'm in a better place, but not job-wise. Hence why we're here. I'm drawing a funny little alien. This is just how he looks. I love doing this. I love specifically doing this. It's a great time. Just draw a little guy. Give him a regular ass looking head that you actually put some time and effort into, and then just kind of get done with it, you know? Just decide, yeah, no, we're done. That's a good head. Don't need more. Okay. Well, I'm still waiting for somebody to come along and get me a little doodle request, so while I wait, I'm gonna just draw a little tableau. Okay, hold on a moment. Here we go. I'm not gonna keep that one, actually. That was a very aggressive start on that. Okay. There we go. I like doing this specifically so that I can get a nice little grid going. Well, how are folks in chat doing? I hope y'all are doing okay. I hope that you're all having a pretty nice Thursday night. It's Thursday, yeah? It's Thursday? Is it Thursday? Is it Thursday? I've lost track of time. Yeah, it's Thursday. I didn't lose track of time at all. Whoo! Whoo! Ah! Thank you, Mary. Let me see what you asked for. Hold on. Clicking over here. Someone just... Hey, come on. Get me over there. Okay. Blaha. Blaha attack. I always pronounce it the wrong way every time, I think. Okay. Yeah, I can do a little Blahai. Who's the Blahai attacking? That's a good question I should be asking every day. Okay. Oh, okay, I'll do it. Oh, hold on a moment. I need to look for my reference. I have my headphones off and I'm shouting so that you, the chat, can hear me. I gotta find my Blahai, because I don't remember where they are. Where the heck is this thing? Blahai, where are you? No, that's an Among Us. I need a Blahai. That's not it. Is that it? No. Where's my Blahai? I forgot I had an octopus. Hi. Where's my Blahai? There? No. Where the heck is this guy? There you are. There you are. I found him. Okay. Ow! I kicked the thing. Okay. Ah, boy. Where are my headphones now? There we go. Oi. Oh, boy. I bet that was great audio. Okay. I guess I'll put that right here. Right next to my webcam. Okay. Don't quite like the angle. There we go. That's a little better. How's that tail? Tails go up, but they don't go side. I'm glad I double checked. There you go. There you go. Oh no! My Blahai. Get back here. I really need to name this guy, huh? I've just had him. I feel bad. There are a lot of little plushies that I got that don't got names. I should really do something about that. Blobble. Okay. I was going to make this just a doodle, but I honestly like the idea of this piece, so I may go all the way with it. Let's see. I need to... Okay. I do love how... I love the eyes of a Blahai, honestly. I just like the look of... Oh, no. The shine is centered. There you go. I just like how big and dog-like they are, you know? I like big eyes, I like dog eyes, and I like big dog eyes. Those are... It's a Venn diagram. Big dog eye. I think I'm going to ask for a clarification on this only because I am going to be a bit playful with the meaning of things here. Mary, when you say me, comma, doll, do you mean Cleaver, the character of that I am currently portraying? Or me as a doll? The Clover, the artist behind the Cleaver? Because if so, I'll run after it, I suppose. I just want the clarification. I need to... You know exactly what I mean. Okay, that's a little better on the shape. Everything's good either way? Okay. That's a little better. I had a very fun dream last night. I told Mary about it earlier. I had a little dream where I was in I was in like a magic school kind of setting, and uh, I had to make like an enchanted robe, and I got the runes wrong, and it turned me into a little doll. I'm not gonna lie, I've been thinking about that a lot lately. A lot of folks that I follow on Tumblr are just posting it a lot. Just, you know, dolly posting. I want to get on the fun with that. I mean, I'm not too far from that. Look at me. I'm a Muppet right now. That's not too far from it. I know, that was a fun dream. I chose a very interesting playlist. There's a lot of things have changed since the last time I streamed. I don't use Spotify anymore, so my selection of music has changed rather drastically. And I also can't announce it as well because I'm doing like a full-on playlist on YouTube. So I'm actually going to do the hair a little after I get the form figured out, because I feel like figuring out the hair now is kind of moot point. Oh boy. Drawing somebody running is just very tough. Especially when you're doing an implied angle. I don't know. Okay. Something that I definitely need to figure out, actually. I need to Let's see. Hmm. Okay. to do that. That's so weird. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. For some reason, midstream, OBS decided to switch to default, even though literally there's no other microphone. Like, I gotta go into my settings on this. I gotta double check because it does this all the time. Yeah, my default input is my Yeti, and it's. Anyway, hi, welcome to the stream, Mikey. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. I've been in an interesting place. It's been interesting all the way around over here. Whew. Okay. I'm drawing some extremely interesting things. I'm doing a little draw stream. If you give $5 or more on my coffee page, I will draw you something. It'll be a little doodle. I'm doing this one a little more just because it was a request to draw something I really wanted to draw a little more on. I've been doing better. January thus far has been a rather interesting month for me. Oh, grilled cheese! Grilled cheese! Thank you. Grilled cheese! The month has been made better by grilled cheese. Thank you, Mavi! I got your grilled cheese, so it's all even better now. It does, and I'm very happy about it. So yeah, so I've got some good updates for the month, certainly. I recently started actually getting treatment for my anxiety. That's been a big deal behind the scenes. Mikey, you of all people should know kind of the shit I had to deal with essentially a year ago. I straight up had PTSD from the job that I did last year for a number of things. Like, it was not great. I'm not going to get into it, but like I said, I have stories from that time that were so bad. Always good to take care of that mental. Yep, yeah. I have a lot of unresolved things from that time, and the good news is that I am actually taking medicine for that now. Also, and now it gets worse, because here's the reason the month was definitely more upsetting than it should have been. I had gotten a new job, and it turned out to be an MLM. Yeah, just got back to the doctor after almost 2 years. There you go. Yeah, it was shitty. I stuck with it longer than I should have, but I quit after they really tried hard to push for me to do some stuff that I didn't want to do. So that kind of correlates with when I got on my anxiety meds. I literally, day 2 of me being on these meds is like, wait, fuck this, actually. I don't care. So, back to being unemployed. That's why I am doing this stream at the moment. Some other good stuff has happened. I got my hair dyed. I look real cute now. Blah hi. Blah hi. Blah hi. Blah hi. Hold on. I can actually just straight up send you a selfie. Because I am very happy with it. It's been too long since I've talked to you. Oh my, there you are. There it is. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I only just now bit into my grilled cheese, and you know what? This is the best grilled cheese. Thank you. I really like it. I uh actually drew like a picture of myself with it. This is the closest I think I'm gonna do a like a a face reveal on stream, at least until I feel uber comfortable with it. Um, hold on. Yeah, look at that. Look at that picture of me I drew based on my actual hair in real life. Here we go. Mm-hmm. It's very lovely. I very much enjoy I enjoy the color. One of the best parts of it is that it ombres. Like my roots are like a navy blue, and then my tips are a lighter blue. So it looks cute, and I like it quite a bit. All right, now I gotta get back to drawing my Blahai. Blahai. I need to get the big Blahai. I went with Miri to IKEA very recently. I hope they don't mind. I hope it doesn't mind I bring this up because I'm not going to talk about the trip itself. I just want to talk about how I do kind of want the big one. I want the big high. Actually, there's a hold on. Oh no, I'm sitting here now realizing me medicated seems way too energetic. I'm just here being like, gamers, wait, I have energy. I can talk now. Ah! Ted, where's the bear? I want to bear. Show me the bear. I want. Hold on. Look at him. Look at him. I want him so bad. And sir, that I dragged you with. Yeah. Well, you didn't drag me. I came along. Although to be fair, actually no, there were times where you're kind of dragging me. I was into it though. Look at this guy. Look at him. I need that guy. I need this big old friend. I don't remember how to pronounce this. Hold on. How you pronounce that? How how to pronounce? Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. 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 Okay. Yes. Yeah. Oh, we're okay. It's a meme. Jules Cook? Jules Cook? Jules Cook? Hold on, no, I gotta hear that again. Jules Cook. Jungles Cook. Jungles Cook. Jungles Cook. Jungles Cook. Jung Jung Jungles 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 Cook. Jung Jungles Cook. Jungles Cook. Jungles Cook. I need this guy. Hold on. I just the bear, please. Thank you. I need this guy in my life. Look at him. He's so big. He's so fluffy. He's so soft. He's got this little. Look at that face. Look at him. I want this guy. He's really cute. I like him. He's got this little nose, and he's friend shaped. He's friend shaped. I want to snuggle with him. He'd be a very good friend in bed, I think. Not. Damn it! Hold on a second. Hold on. Not like that. Not like that. Listen, hey, listen, chat. Not like that. I'm not after that sort of thing right now. I just need to like hug someone while I go to bed. And preferably somebody who's okay with me smothering them with my body. Yeah. There's no way out of that, I think. Just gonna leave that right there. Back to musics. Okay, where's my Blahra? Blahai. Blahai. Okay. Oh, I forgot to... Okay, there's a couple of details I forgot to get in the bass. Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. Such as the gills. Yeah, no, I understand. I know. It's easy to poke fun at me. I'm very flustered easily. Even though I have no shame, I somehow find shame just kind of somewhere in the tank at the worst possible times, specifically for me. How many times am I going to draw Blahai? Because I drew one just for the fun of it for a meme I did like a month or so ago. Blahai. I like saying Blahai. Gup. Alright. Mikey, if you're still there, how have you been? Just like, in general. Not just, you've been well, but like, have you been up to anything in particular? Okay. Go back down a little bit on this part here. No. There you go. No, almost there. Okay. Let's... Yeah. Okay. I think... a little more on the arm, actually. Let's go slightly... Oh, no! That was the wrong one! Oh, shoot! Oh, fuck! Okay. I really need to find, like, a new, like, media share. Because, like, important note about why I don't have a media share anymore. I stopped using Stream Elements because they were, if memory serves, they had come out in favor of Israel, which made me not want to do that one anymore. And I have not been able to find a good replacement for that that works through donations. I honestly should look into that a little more. That also being said, I just really haven't been bothered to look. So, wah wah. Yeah. Okay, I think... Oh, wait. That line right there does not need to be right there, I think. That... There we go. Okay. I'm gonna throw this down here. Use that as a little... thing. Okay. So, for the moment, I'm gonna say that this one's done. I'm probably gonna do something with it a little later. Mainly just because I like the premise of it. So, up, and that is done there. So, alright. So, yeah, if y'all want a doodle, go ahead and go straight to my coffee page and just give $5 or more, and I will draw whatever you ask for. It's going to be more of a doodle, so the most I'll probably do is maybe line art it. Through, there we go. Right now I'm just going to draw like a random, like, just a random bit of architecture, I suppose. I feel like I was really close to, like, dipping into a Sora voice for a second there. I feel like it's a great opportunity for me to draw architecture. That appeals to a boy aged 6 to 11. Like me. God, I should go back and watch the fan dub again. I really enjoyed the fan dub of Kingdom Hearts. That also being said, I should probably at some juncture actually just straight up play Kingdom Hearts.
I'll say this: if you give me money, I might do that.
The budget I have now, I can't afford any Kingdom Hearts. Trying to think of what's music that I want to listen to? What's music that I want to listen to? What's music that I want to listen to that people won't turn off? um, mm. Actually, you know what? I don't care if people turn it off on this. I kind of want to listen to. Hold on. I don't care what anybody thinks. I want to listen to this because just it's just functionally the correct thing to listen to right now, I think. Yep. Stomach book. You're all gonna listen to the Meatball Man and you're gonna fucking like it. I will look that up in a second here. Yeah, okay, good. Nobody left because of that. Stomach book. My diorama. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Hmm. Ooh. Oh, is it not? What the heck? Hold on, Amo. I'm enjoying it, but also, I literally as I am doing this stream, it's deciding.
No, actually, you know what? We're going back to the old ways, I think. We're not gonna do that one anymore. I think. Hold on.
Which is very annoying. Where is? Now I feel bad if. What the fuck? It was here literally a second ago. Oh my fucking god, I've just been sitting here like, yeah, I'm totally listening to music. You don't get to know though. Uh, where is it? Oh no. Let me get that. Let me get that back in here. There we go. Um, it's this one. Okay. All right, I'll start that from the beginning. I liked the sound of it at the top. That means that nobody's been listening to this. Ah! I've been listening to Sonic music that no one can hear this whole time, and then I decide to do the Meatball Man, and no one can hear it. And well, on the bright side, that means I can do the Meatball Man again, and this time people will get to actually hear it. Triumphant return back to streaming after like I would venture to say over a month of not doing it. So hey, you know what? Could be worse. Here we go. Oh my god, it's still not going through? I just now see that? What the Oh my god, it didn't. Third time's the charm! Here we go, for real this time. Meatball Man song stuck in my head a lot. What else should I throw on? What else should I throw on, chat? What else should I throw on that's music? Actually, I want to just draw a little guy now. I'm just going to draw a little guy until somebody comes along, tells me to draw something else. Remember, for $5 or more, I'll draw you a thing. It'll just be a funny little thing, probably. Whatever you're feeling up to, or whatever you want me to feel up to draw, I'll draw it for you. I can draw ropes, I can draw bombs. You want it? It's yours, my friend. As long as you have enough $5. Just draw a little guy. And then whenever you're done drawing a little guy, draw him a little more, you know? Give them little arms. Give them maybe a funny little eyebrow situation. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Oh. I don't think there's anything else I can do to this guy that would not do anything. I feel like... Oh, there you go. There you go. That's what you gotta do. You just gotta give him a little tummy. Give him a little tummy Tuesday. It's Thursday, I know, but you gotta give him a little tummy Tuesday. I gotta make that a thing, don't I? I gotta make Tummy Tuesday a thing. What's Tummy Tuesday? I don't know. Let me throw on some music. I think... What's a game I should look at? Like a video game soundtrack I could throw on that's probably good. I'll say this, because I don't have any way of doing it monetarily at the moment, if anybody has any suggestions for something to listen to while we're just kind of vibing here, feel free to just kind of shout it out in chat, and I'll look it up on YouTube and just get it going. As long as it's not like something uber copyrighted, I guess. There's a lot of options, I think. Kirby music to touch grass too. I'll throw that on for the time being. Mainly just because I like the thumbnail. There we go. Some sort of sea creature. Some sort of wet thing. Some sort of aquatic. Okay, ad coming up in 5 minutes, folks. Just giving you the good forewarning now. So, there's a guy. He's just kind of floating around there, I think. Get him a little guy! Oh, get him a little guy! No. Eyes gotta be a little... There you go. It's a little baby. It's a little baby one. little baby one, just kind of hanging out right next to him. There you go, just a little guy. Just a little guy. Okay. So, just to talk about, like, intentions with things as it goes for this stream. Right now, my income is a little limited as it goes. You know how it is. I don't expect a lot of folks to flood in and help out, but I want to at least go until I feel like I've at least done enough drawings to feel okay with going to bed. So, I'm aiming for at least 5 doodles. But I can't make anybody do it, so hopefully we get there. If you know somebody that wants a nice little $5 doodle, point them to stream and get them going. Because right now I don't have a lot going. And I've got medical bills and grocery bills, as well as other things. So any help helps quite a bit. I think I'll give this guy a sword. Just a little sword to get to pass the time. Sometimes you just gotta draw a guy, and if it looks weird, maybe you're just wrong. I'll look back at this real quick, actually. Because there's one very, very small detail I forgot to add that no one's gonna notice but me. But there you go. That's it. Actually, there you go. Gotta really emphasize the fact that I am screaming. I feel like I should draw a dinosaur. I should note, I'm drawing this dinosaur from memory. Well, jeez, I forgot how long my ad breaks were. I really need to turn that down. Well, for the very few folks in chat that I know are likely still here because of either ad block or you're subscribed, which, hey, if you did that, thank you. Sorry that there's not been much return for that for a little bit. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Some days you just gotta make it smaller. Mobile is weird about ads sometimes, lol. Yeah. Yeah. This guy's a little derpy. I don't mind that. He's a very endearing looking guy. He's just kind of looking the other way, going like, eh? What do you think about that, eh? I have thought about something I want to draw that I'm going to draw. Just gonna put this in chat again, just in case anybody wants to check it out at the very least. Right now I'm doing that $5 doodles. You know, throw $5 my way on coffee and tell me what you want me to draw and I'll draw it. There's also other things you can commission there. Like if you want me to draw your OC, like putting together a Calyx shelf from IKEA, like fully colored in and everything, that's on there. I should look at all of the stuff that I have in my commissions page that you can go do. Right now, all I would do, like I said, at the most would be give you something with line art. That's about it. Yeah, I can draw you some emotes. I can do little GIFs that you can use for whatever. Did say emotes. One that like nobody's done yet that I really want to have an example for is I will draw your OC pondering over which milk to get at the grocery store. That's just $10+. I can just draw that for you if you just go for it. But yeah, those are some options for things that you can do if you'd really like to. Okay. So... yeah, she's kind of got like a... there's the side part here. I do want to talk about something also that, just like a little aspect of like what I've been dealing with for the past couple of months that, I kind of briefly mentioned earlier when I was talking about like all the things I've been dealing with. One big thing that I had been dealing with is a somewhat still unexplained, like issue with my stamina. That's the way I describe it. But like, I think it's a little more complicated than just my stamina's weird. I have been having like moments where I just become very, very dizzy. Like, just a very strong sense of vertigo hits me, and sometimes it can get as so bad that I actually just pass out or feel like I'm going to pass out. It's very upsetting when it happens, and that did not help with my anxiety that I've been dealing with. Sometimes I was under the impression that they were linked for a little while there. Mainly because, like, oftentimes whenever this state would happen to me and I was not ready for it, it would cause me to panic a little bit. And that was hard to deal with for a really long while there. And once I started taking my anxiety medication that I've been taking, I have found that no, actually, that is not related at all to my anxiety whatsoever. It is just its own thing that I still need to actually get figured out. It's a little unfortunate that I haven't gotten to figure that part out quite yet, but on the very bright side of things, I now know, one, how to deal with it when it happens. I just need to lie down for a while until it passes. And I also know that it's not going to get worse than it used to be because I no longer have the issue of, like, feeling like I'm going to panic because of it. It's a big reason I haven't been streaming a lot. I've had this very strong fear that I'm just going to shut down completely while streaming. You know, it's not great whenever you can't trust your body like that. When it feels like whatever you're doing can just be turned off, like, in a matter of seconds. And I still don't have an answer for that, and I still deal with it here and there. Like, I had a really bad go with it last night, and it didn't help that, like, I am still getting used to my meds. Today was the first day after a period of some really rough days with it. Like, I'm taking an off-brand Zoloft. So apparently, like, when you first start up on that, it's going to have some adverse, just some adverse side effects here. There's going to be days where anxiety is actually going to be a little worse. There's going to be days where there's big headaches and dizziness, which I'm very glad to say they weren't fully congruent for me. I imagine sometimes it is, but for me it was like one day I just had some really tough really tough moments of, like, just strong anxiety, and then, like, another day I had really tough, like, headaches and stuff. Yesterday was a little bit of a mix. Like, I had a very bad headache for most of the day. I started out really dizzy to the point of nausea, which was not great. I did not like that. But the good news is that that passed after a while. Had a mostly okay day past that point, and then like right at the very end of the day, I think also maybe my meds were starting to wear off, but I suddenly had like uh, I suddenly felt dizzy and I was not feeling great. I had a panic attack yesterday, which was rough. But on the very bright side, it didn't feel like my normal panic attacks where everything felt like it was crumbling in on itself and I was going to just implode. It felt more like, oh, this is what it feels like to have these without, like, the intrusive thoughts. That's nice, actually. I'm glad I don't have the intrusive thoughts this time around. That, and also I have a little secondary medicine that I use in case panic attack comes along, so it really didn't last long yesterday, and today I've felt absolutely great. So, if you're dealing with anxiety and you are able to find help, I highly suggest it because it's helping me out a pretty darn good amount. I'm kind of mixing my stuff a little bit on this. Yeah. Something that's also been kind of rough with what I've been dealing with is I uh really have a hard I've been having a hard time with stairs. Like stairs in and of themselves have just been hard to really want to deal with because it's a scary place to faint, you know? Like I had a pretty consistent fear of stairs for a little bit there. And now I feel like I feel like it's an afterthought whenever I get upstairs now. Like there have been times in the past couple of days where I will go down the stairs and realize, "Oh wow, I just went down." Like I wasn't stuck on the stairs for 30 seconds like I normally am. It was somewhat instant. Like it's really weird having that positive of a change with it, and it's even weirder to like recognize that change. I don't know. When it comes down to it, growth is never predictable. I mean, you can certainly predict something, but it's never guaranteed. And sometimes you can never really know how that growth will feel once it comes along. So I feel very fortunate on that. I'm very glad that I'm doing better emotionally and uh I don't know. I feel like I'm getting back to a version of myself that I actually like. And it's to the point where it's a much easier version of myself to control. Like I can hold on to things. I have more spoons now. I don't feel like I'm going to be harping on myself as much. It's nice. And I feel like I can do stuff again. I feel like I can stream again. I feel like I can start making stuff that I want to make. I have a lot of plans this year for what I want to do for streaming. Hell, I've got a lot of plans just in general. I really want to go to some cons this year. I almost made it. I kinda made it to MagFest. Kinda. I didn't get to MagFest, but I got to be in the area where it was and got to meet up with some folks, which was extremely nice. The closest I got to MagFest was getting snuck into a friend's hotel room just to hang out for a little bit. It was really nice. I got to meet some folks that I honestly didn't know if I'd ever get to meet. And I'm not going to name any names simply because I don't want anybody getting in any trouble. Granted, I didn't go anywhere that was, like, really restricted. Just went to go see friends. But yeah. If I manage to make it next year, that's going to be great. I don't know where or when I'll be going anywheres, but I plan on doing a lot more, certainly. So. Yeah. I know I definitely want to do more streaming stuff. I want to play more games. I want to play more games with people. I want to start doing other little models to play with. Cleaver as a character is one that I love. I think that, like, I want to not stream as her as much. I wouldn't mind streaming as Clover. I wouldn't mind streaming as other characters. I've been wanting to do a little goblin character for a while. And that one's just going to be full performance. I won't talk more about that one for a little bit, but that's a character I really want to just kind of jump in and play. Yeah. Well, how's everybody in chat doing? Hope y'all is doing goodst. Having a good night at the moment here. There's a lot going on. There's a lot to say, a lot to do, a lot to be. I know that it's been a little while. Hold on. I think I kind of want to change up some music. Hold on. I actually wonder. I'm curious. Hold on. I wonder if it changed because I changed what it was on. I'm gonna throw on Dr. Worm. I'll throw on a song that might be a little dangerous to play on stream, just to see if it works out. No, it works. They call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm. I'm interested in things. I'm not a real doctor, but I am a real worm. I am an actual worm. I live like a worm. I like to play the drums. I think I'm getting good, but I can handle criticism. I'll show you what I know, and you can tell me if you think I'm getting better on the drums. I'll leave the front unlocked, 'cause I can't hear the doorbell. When I get into it, I can't tell if you are watching me twirling the stick. When I give the signal, my friend Rabavo will play the solo. I've been feeling better about my singing voice lately too. It just feels like a lot of the gunk that built up due to COVID, it's gone. It's not fully where I want it to be, but it's really close. Someday somebody else besides me will call me by my stage name. They will call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm. I'm interested in things. I'm not a real doctor, but I am a real worm. I am an actual worm. I live like a worm and I like to play the drums. I think I'm getting good, but I can handle criticism. I'll show you what I know and you can tell me if you think I'm getting better on drums. I'm not a real doctor, but they call me Dr. Worm. I can't go as long as them anymore. It's a shame. One day I'll get back to that. Not now, though. Hope y'all enjoyed Dr. Worm. I really enjoy Dr. Worm. I kind of want to throw on some more They Might Be Giants, honestly.
Let's see, what's another good They Might Be Giant song? What's another good They Might Be Giant song I can listen to while I'm just kind of vibing?
Birdhouse in Your Soul. Second favorite song. Your only friend, I'm not your only friend, but I'm a little glowing friend, but really I'm not actually your friend, but I am. Visionary in the alley by the light switch, who watches over you? Make a little birdhouse in your soul, have to find a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. I have a secret to tell from my electrical well, and a simple message, and I'm leaving out the whistles and bells, so the room must listen to me, filibuster vigilantly. My name is Blue Canary, one word spelled L-I-T-E. My story's infinite, I find it's infinite, it doesn't rest. Blue Canary in the alley by the light switch, who watches over you? Make a little birdhouse in your soul, not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. This is just a fun drawing right here.
It's just gonna move it a little bit this way. Just a little bit that way. Wow, wow, wow.
I'm your only friend, I'm not your only friend, but I'm a little glowing friend, but really I'm not actually your friend, but I am. There's a nature opposite me, of my primitive ancestry, which stood on rocky shores and kept the beaches shipwreck free. Though I respect that a lot, I'd be fired if that were my job. After killing Jason off and countless screaming Argonauts, bluebird of friendliness, like guardian angels, it's always near. Blue canary in the alley by the light switch, who watches over you? Make a little birdhouse in your soul, not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. While you're at it, keep the nightlight on inside the birdhouse in your soul. Not to put too fine a point on it, say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. While you're at it, keep the nightlight on inside the birdhouse in your soul. Not to put too fine a point on it, say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. While you're at it, keep the nightlight on inside the birdhouse in your soul. Not to put too fine a point on it, say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul.
It's a fun song to sing, gang. I like singing it a lot.
What's another good song I should listen to? I don't know. I don't know what good songs I should listen to. I don't know what other songs I should listen to. I don't know. I should take a drink of water, though. That I do know. Oh, I'm getting a lot of weird suggestions in my recommendations now. I don't know why. I don't know if I want to listen to the Butthole Surfers. Didn't know that was a band until literally just now, and I don't know if I wanted to know that. You know, I kind of want to throw on some... There you go. Just to have that going. Now's your chance to be a big shot. Be a big shot. Now's your chance, and now's your chance, and now's your chance, and now's your chance to be a big shot. Be a big shot. Now's your chance, now's your chance, now's your chance. I just... Hold on. Alright. That's a fun song. That's a fun song. Might as well do this one.
Yeah, baby!
I should draw Tenna. I like drawing Tenna. Tenna's fun to draw. Let's start a little fresher. Oh, hey there, Ruby. Hi.
What the mamma mia, what the mama, what the whoa, what the whoa, what the mama, what the whoa, mama, whoa. What the whoa, mama, whoa.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing the recommendations on this one. I'm now realizing I think that I drew this hand. Yeah, I definitely drew this hand backwards. No worries. I have ways around this. I have ways to do things. No worries. Ta-da! I know how to do things easily. What you mom, whoa, mama, what the mama, what the whoa, mama, what the mama mia, what the hell, the mama, what the whoa, hey, mama, what the heck is that thing? Some kind of rat? Some kind of creature? Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how best to do this, and I'm thinking I need to... Oh, I forgot that that ends like that. Oh yeah, let's do this one. You can't get this from an egg. Discussion bright, raise up your back for the burning fire. When your hope is slowly dying and your feelings lost its mind, raise up your back and burn the bride. Let's take a beat into the night. Because I'm with you in the dark, with your heart as a lock, can't you hide you away? Because I'm with you in the dark, with your heart as my rock, can't you guide you away to the way? Don't follow me into the dark, with your heart as a lock, can't you guide you away? Because I'm with you in the dark, with your heart as my rock, can't you guide you the way to the way? I've decided against doing what I was planning on doing. I need to actually figure out the rest of the body before I can even decide what he's doing. When the demon on is coming and the heart is coming right, it's up to the band in a burning fire. When your hope is slowly dying and your faith comes to life, waves of the band and rain above. Let's up and dead into the night. I love that little beep at the end. Wait. Yeah, it's a peepus.
You're taking too long.
I am kind of drawing Tenna from memory, I'm now realizing. Boy, it's giving me all of like the songs I kind of expect them to want me to pull from here. Hey, you're missing an end there. You're... Come on. Okay. Wow, that song is a little shorter than I was expecting it to be. What's a good song that I can throw on for folks to listen to while I just kind of get lost in my art a little bit? How about this one? I can do anything. Alright, that's a good place to put this, I think. Good place to say this is the finished Tenna doodle I did. As a reminder to folks in chat, this stream you can actually dictate what I draw if you'd like. Just go to my Ko-fi page and donate $5 or more and tell me what you want me to draw. I will draw it to you, and if you happen to know where to if you tell me where to get it, or you know what, I'll probably just send it to you via Ko-fi, unless I know you on Discord, in which case I'll send it to you there. But yeah, no, you'll get the PNG whenever it's done. Actually, while I'm at it, I don't think I sent it to Miri, so I'm gonna do that real quick. I've sent that along to her. There we go. Oh, I found a song that's utterly unpleasant. Let's go. You can make this stop, you know. Okay, no, I can't take it anymore. Hold on a second, let me actually... Why did I do that? Some good music now. What if I just drew like a little hot dog? A little hot dog. Just a little hot dog. What if I just drew a little hot dog? But what if I just drew like a little hot dog? But what if I drew a little hot dog? What if I drew just a little hot dog? If I drew a little hot dog and it's got a little, what if I drew a hot dog and what if I drew this hot dog and I drew this hot dog. You know? I think it worked out. I'll be honest with you, I don't know what I'm drawing here either. How about I give a freebie real quick? Anybody who happens to be in chat that wants to give a little suggestion on what I should draw, now's your time. Ooh. Just now realizing my... My facial tracking app is suddenly frozen. There we go. Yeah. Anybody got any suggestions on something to draw? I'm gonna reblog back real quick. I'm just gonna let folks know that I'm just letting folks know that I am currently streaming. And I'm doing something along with it. Yeah. Up. How do I play with some stuff? No, I want more. That's a little better. Trying to decide something to draw that is a little more engaging for me to draw, but also not inappropriate. I don't know. I'll draw Spamton. He's very easy to draw. Shit, what if I did just do this? I think this would be a bad idea, but I'm doing it anyway. Joe. Joe, golden wind. Joe. God, I want to go back and watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's been too long. I will give Spamton a sword. Don't know why I had such a... Just give everybody swords. They deserve it today. Golden wind. Golden wind. I drew this way too high up. There you go. That's the wrong pen. Drawing a dour Luigi for some reason. Sometimes you just draw something and you don't know why. It's not even a good one. I'm not gonna lie. They can't all be bops. They can't all be winners. I should make it a rule that if you ask for something in chat without paying, I just have to draw it in like 10 seconds. That's gonna be the rule. What should I draw? Also, what should I listen to? It's kind of an interesting mix of looking for things and trying to decide. My recommendations are giving me things that I think are riskier than what I just listened to. And what I just listened to was fairly risky. Oh shit, I just realized something. I just realized something real bad. Earlier, whenever apparently my music wasn't working, y'all didn't hear the best song ever. Y'all didn't hear what I decided to put on. I wish somebody had pointed that out now, because I'm gonna put that on now. Hold on. Here we go. Alright. This is just the best song that I've ever heard. Dun, dun.
Here we go. Duck it up. You know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail. His gun can fire in spurts, and he can shoot. Yeah. He's bigger, faster, stronger too. The leader of the DK crew. The Black Falcon performs in Hallelujah. 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 Yeah. This con's got style, so listen to. She shrinks in size to suit her mood. She's one cool con, you'll not be wrong to choose her. She'll skip and hop and make you laugh, but love is not a monkey rap. It's a quick and it's a nimble hallelujah. 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 Yeah. He has no style, he has no grace. When this con has the funny face, can handstand and can stretch his arms out too. Yeah. Inflate just like a big balloon and roll real high and in this tune. This crazy con just digs the hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Yeah.
He's back again, about to do. And this time he is in the mood. And with his hip back on, he'll have on ya. But Gremlins, he is after you. He's tough and he's got pistols too. And up with nut, he shoots his hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Yeah. Oh God.
Finally, he's here for you, the last member of DK's crew. He shoots out pineapples with his bazooka. He may move slow, he can jump high, but this Kong is one hell of a guy. Can make a gremlin cry out hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
Yeah. I gave up on the drawing of Donkey Kong because it was looking worse as I went. It was scary as it went. Okay, hold up. Wait. Okay. So I just saw a thumbnail in my recommendations on YouTube. I'm just gonna throw it down here, and you can kind of see it as I'm pulling it in. I'm very scared to press play on this video. I'm covering up the title a little bit with my head here, but it says "Stronger Than You, Abraham Lincoln Response." So I've got theories. Let's see. Oh God. Okay. This is basically Hamilton. I am Abraham. I am Abraham. I am Abraham Lincoln. Oh, yeah. Undertale. Wait. Oh, wait. Is that... Wait. 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 Hold on a second here. Wait. Okay. Hold on. Hold on a moment here. Is this the... Okay, hold on. Oh, I'm lightheaded. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is a parody of a parody going on here. I'm very scared to play this video. I'm very scared to play this video. I don't know what we're gonna get into, but gosh darn it, we're gonna get into it, I guess. Here we go!
7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty, and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal.
As I watch the sun fall down on the hills of the beautiful land of Appalachia, I have to wonder why I am historically considered a bad guy. I emancipated the slaves, ended the Civil War, and while it felt like days, but now it's come so clear, sir. You're gonna shoot me in the theater. Go ahead and try to shoot me with your muskets. Can you see that there's a show? I'm trying to watch it. After all of the prosperity of my reign, you wanna kill me and have me die in vain. You're not gonna win, I'll be here forever, watching over Washington together with the people of the states united with me. Don't even try to fucking kill me. Oh yeah, I am Abraham. I am Abraham. I am Abraham. Abraham Lincoln. I am Abraham. I know what I'm about. Liberalism, justice, and kindness for all of men, created equal in the eyes of God. So before you pull the trigger and kill me, become the villain, think about who you might be killing. This is where it stops. This is
Oh,
where
God. I don't like that. Ugh.
After everything I did,
Stop
I
strobing.
another fallen cry. But no
Can you
matter
stop?
how
Okay, thank you.
blaspheme, blow my head up while you can. I am their justice, I am the savior, I'm an American man. Go ahead and try to shoot me with your muskets. Can't you see that
Okay, this isn't as bad.
after all of the prosperity in my reign, you wanna kill me and have me die in vain. You're not gonna win, I'll be here forever, watching over Washington together with the people of the states united with me. Don't even try to fucking kill me. Oh yeah, I am Abraham. I am Abraham. I am Abraham. Abraham Lincoln. I am Abraham. I am Abraham. I am Abraham.
Yeah, I'd imagine it is in his memory, huh?
80 and severed your soul ago.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Cool. It was fun up until it decided to be a screamer. And I say fun. But wait. There's. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's a palate cleanser if I ever saw one. Let's go. Y'all, let's get a little blissful here. Let's turn this up.
Kindness, kindness, Luigi, kindness, kindness, Luigi, kindness, kindness, Luigi, kindness, kindness, Luigi, kindness, kindness, Luigi.
Mario 64, the Luigi, he is kind to me. Kindness, Luigi is very kind to us. He is the nicest.
Kindness, Luigi, kindness, kindness, Luigi, kindness, kindness, Luigi, kindness, kindness, Luigi, kindness, kindness, Luigi.
Call him evil Mario so he can be kind. Luigi is kind. He is so pink and nice to everyone. He likes butterflies.
Kindness, Luigi, kindness, kindness, Luigi, kindness, kindness, Luigi, kindness, kindness, Luigi, kindness, kindness, Luigi. Love kindness, Luigi. Boy, this stream's been a very silly one. Oh, I should double check to see if this is still saying that I'm live.
Yep.
Can I extend that? Yeah, I can. Okay.
Okay.
I think I'll put on. Just gonna look for like a chill stream. There you go. There you go. We're just gonna keep this on for the time being. Give myself a little more room here to work with. I think draw a hand. No, I'm not gonna draw a hand. Boy, it's the first time I've streamed in a long while, and something that I'm extremely caught off guard by is the fact that my bitrate has been consistently really high. Like, it's not gone below 12,000. So 12,700 something kilobytes per second. That's just incredibly impressive. I am very happy about that. I'm pretty sure at one point I was streaming while Werg was streaming as well, so that just honestly is astonishing, the fact that, like, we can both be streaming, and I can't speak for her stream, but it's a very good bitrate for me. Okay. I'm thinking that I may do something else now, because I've only gotten one request so far, and I would like to do something aside from just picking random doodles for the time being. Then again, I suppose what I could do is I could make this a little Gartic phone stream, maybe. I don't know. Y'all, what should I get up to at the moment? I know there are a few folks around just kind of straggling, just kind of lurking. You're good to lurk, but if anybody feels up to giving me a suggestion for what I should do for the time being, I'd be very down to do so. Because I don't feel like I am ready to end streaming, but it's clear that it's going to be a while till somebody comes along and gives me a good suggestion for what to draw here. Of course, we could always just sit here while I decide to draw something new. That's also an option. CoffeeBot, I appreciate you being in chat, just telling folks that I've got stuff going on. Just to draw a little guy. Just draw as a little guy. It's that easy. It's that simple, even. He's so serene looking, no? That's pretty nice, isn't it? Just draw a little guy looking all serene. Oh. Ooh. I like this song. Okay, another ad break coming up in a little under 4 minutes now. You know what? I'm gonna do a thing. Just gonna make a little animation. You may notice that I often, I'll often, like, make my background like a color. I do that because I kind of prefer having not like blaring white in my eyes the whole time, but also I also really like to draw with overlay rather than like a normal opacity because it's a little more fun playing with the color on the page. That and you can find like the extreme shadow of things a little better. It's more fun for me that way. Jeez, why did it have so many frames at the top? I don't want to deal with that many frames. Heck, dude. Get the heck out of here. Who needs 100 frames? I'm just going to work with like 12 at most. Yeah, are you good? Oh no. Oh no. Is it working? Oh dear. Whoa! Oh! Oh! Some things happened. Okay, so Clip Studio Paint is presently not responding, so we're gonna wait it out a little while. Let me get big. Or, oh, I'm on the wrong screen. No, not that one. That one. Yeah. Okay. Just gonna wait until it ends up working. I may need to stop and start it. Which I hope not, because I didn't save the other project quite yet. Oh, wait, no, I'm just a doofus. Y'all, I'm just a doofus, don't worry. Okay. Delete. There we go. I did the correct delete that time. Just go all the way back now. There we go. Alright. How about I... Okay. Now what should I animate? You know what? I'm gonna do something that I tend to do for myself just to make things easier to loop. That there, and then turn that into a 1. Okay. Okay. Just gonna add a little frame in the middle of that. I like this process of animation, just slowly build it up. There you go. Quite sure what to make of this ball into. This music is really relaxing. I'm glad that I put it on. Okay. Got a little swinging action. Although there's a bit of twist to it. The best suggestion I have with animating in anything is just do it. Don't worry about if it works or not. Just do it. I'm not a pro, but I do it enough to at least not have fun with it. That's easy. Look at that. Look at that swing. Well. Get a little smaller. I'm not gonna lie, the music is a little too relaxing. I'm getting a little sleepy about it. It's okay. I think I may go ahead and end the stream, thus also ending my little doodle campaign. That being said, though, if you want to help me out during this little time where I'm struggling with finding work and getting things paid for, check out my Ko-fi page. I have a lot of things you can commission there, or if you just feel like helping me out, that's honestly going to be very helpful for me right now, because it's just been hard finding work, especially in the field I want to work in. But at the same time, you know, I wouldn't mind trying to make this more of a job as it is. I mean, not make it feel like a job, but feel more invested in it. It's an outlet for creativity that honestly I really appreciate. And I meet a lot of nice folks through it, honestly. Oh, in a lot of ways it was kind of the big thing that got me out of the worst part of my life, so I'm very thankful for it, and I want to be more thankful for it. So that goes as it goes. I'm trying to think of more things to say. Well, follow me on other platforms. I'm on Blue Sky, I'm on Tumblr, I've got a YouTube channel. Obviously, if you follow me on Ko-fi, I'd highly appreciate that as well. I've got a secret DeviantArt. I'm not going to tell you where it is, but if you find it, it's pretty clear that it's me. A fun little treat for those who want to look for my vent art, I guess. Don't actually, it's not really worth looking at, honestly. I don't know. There's a lot going on in the world right now. I'm gonna do more streaming as it goes. I'll be a little better about actually announcing them in the future, but I think that I'll probably try and stream potentially tomorrow, potentially Saturday. I'm not going to do it Sunday, because that's a day that I'm going to be celebrating a birthday. So, not my birthday. That's Casey's birthday. So, yeah, that day's going to be kind of off and gone. Yeah, I can't think of much else to say. Take care of yourself, okay? Seriously. It's been a rough time, this whole life in general, but the past year has been a rough one for a lot of folks, and I know there's probably a good amount of folks out there who are watching right now, or maybe somehow caught a VOD, who wanted to keep up, wanted to know what was going on with me, and I let a lot out, certainly. This has been kind of a tough year for me, and I've been able to at least expound upon it a bit, and I'm finding ways to get through and find help. And I hope you do the same for yourself. It's a tough time. And I wish I could be there for everybody. I don't have the emotional bandwidth now. But just know that it's possible to find help where need be, you know? Don't get stuck on it. Don't be afraid to let someone know things are going on. Like, you're not a burden. No one who's watching this is going to be a burden. Taking steps to better yourself is never burdensome. In fact, it's the most productive thing you can do. And also, you should probably stop thinking about what's productive and what's going to be beneficial to all. think about what's going to be enriching for you. Don't think about benefits, just think about how growth works. You know, stop thinking about somebody's dollar and start thinking about your own mental health and emotional health. Just seek healing first. Heal yourself and heal those around you. Be kind. I'm just kind of in that kind of a mood now because of this music. It's very positive, very friendly, very nice, and it's also like I'm sitting here thinking about it a lot, and oh my goodness gracious me! I'm full of sap right now.
All I want to say is kind, nice things.
Oh no, did I get ketchup on this shirt? No, I didn't. Good news, gamers. I didn't get ketchup on my my Dat Boy shirt. That's right, I'm wearing a Dat Boy shirt in Year of Our Lord 2026. I'm wearing the funny little frog on a unicycle shirt, and it says "What up" right above him, with a lot of U's where it says "up," because I never let go of Dat Boy. Dat Boy has been one of my favorite memes of all time, and I will never forgive anyone for forgetting Dat Boy. That's a lie. Honestly, a lot of folks forget about Dat Boy. I remember talking to somebody about Dat Boy yesterday and being very excited because they were the one that brought up Dat Boy. I was mad at myself for not wearing this shirt yesterday because they brought up Dat Boy. I should, like, stop, huh?
I should stop streaming. I think that's a good idea. I think I'm going crazy a little.
Y'all, thank y'all for coming along. Let me see who the heck is streaming so I can raid.
Let's see. Who's going? Zeke's going. Yeah, okay.
Let's throw our way over to Villalobos. Not gonna have a raid phrase. I think y'all can just say hello. I think that works perfectly fine. Ghost.
There we go.
Alrighty, everybody. I hope you have a good night. Hope to see you again. Presumably tomorrow, maybe Saturday, one of the two. I don't know what I'll be playing yet, but you'll see me doing that. I hope y'all have a good night. And also, they're playing horse game, so enjoy that. Good night, y'all. Oh, Surrybot, I've never seen you do that. Thank you for doing that. That's nice. Also, I forgot I had to do a different thing. Okay, good night, y'all. You have a good time.